Hey guys, welcome to week 3. This week's agenda goes something like this. So we're going to look at, focus on units 5 and 6 of your textbook. Unit 5 is going to focus on the use of symbols for interpreting blueprints. So this is huge, it's important to know. Unit 6 is going to focus on plan views. So from week 1 you already know what a plan view is. So we're going to focus on that. We're going to go into a little bit more detail. So as always, it looks like your assignments are right down here. We've got the assignment link. We got 15 questions worth 30 points. And then after we're done, we'll do your journal entry. Journal. I can't even talk. We'll do your journal entry. And that's worth 10 points. Hey, on these journal entries, now listen, if you do them and you give me some effort, you're going to get 10 points. This isn't a writing class, so I'm not gonna dock you points. Just try to do coherent. I can't even say coherent sentences. Okay. So, what I thought I would do is there's a couple of key things that I want you guys to really focus your energy on. I mean, you're going to read the units, but some things are going to be a little less important than others. So what I thought I'd do is show you. You're going to see a symbol in the in Unit 5, and it's going to be a reference mark. Okay. I want you guys to understand that this is an important piece of the equation of blueprint reading. So what does a reference mark look like? So what I've done is I've loaded up in your plans folder this sample plan house. So this is a really large house, totally different looking than the 2-bedroom apartment. And this is a really big residential home. All right. So here's a local draftsman from the area. He lives in Holman. This is where the beautiful people live. It's something that is way too big for me. I would never use probably half of the space in that house. But anyway, reference mark. So what is a reference mark? Reference marks, first of all, what you need to know is a reference mark is oftentimes referred to in the field as a call out. You might hear somebody say, hey, there's a call out for this knee wall in the basement or something like that. Okay, so a call out, if you hear that term call out, it's a reference mark. All right. So reference marks are basically there to let you, the guy that's building or whoever is looking at the plans and interpreting things, that there's a important piece of information there. So what does it look like? So I think I will just go right now we're on the footing and foundation plan for this house. All right. And let me blow this up so you can see what I'm talking about. So reference marks or callouts are going to be these little guys right here. All right. There's 3 of them here. All right. So when you guys are keying in on plans and you see this is a symbol. All right. So what is this symbol telling me? So it's going to be important for you guys to understand how to read these reference marks. So first of all, when you see this round, maybe I'll point to this round circle, you're going to see a number usually listed first. And then it's going to be, cut in half here with a line. And then on the bottom, you'll see A7. All right. So first of all, how you read this is this. There's going to be a detail or drawing 1 sheet A7. Okay. You see how that works? So it's drawing number 1 sheet A7. And then if you see this triangular dark thing here. So basically what that means is this would be a cross section or a section as if you were looking at it from this direction. So the direction that the arrow is the direction that you're looking at it. So this one here, guys, would be drawing 2, sheet A7, drawing 3, sheet A7. So that's letting me know that I'm going to find some more detailed information on that sheet. So let's go there once. So what we need to do is go to sheet A7. So I need to know what sheet I'm on right now. So I'm on an A3. I'll scroll down here and we'll go to sheet A7. Okay. So right now I'm on sheet A7, and then I'll zoom out here a little bit. Okay. So here's sheet A7. So now if you notice, this is all going to correspond. So if I wanted to go to the first drawing 1, sheet A7, you're going to see these little circles here. They're all right here. So let's blow this up so you guys can see it. So here's drawing 1, sheet A7. So let's just look at what this information is telling me. So this is a typical wall section, all right? So this is giving me a section view of that particular wall at that particular point of the foundation, all right? So what we were looking at on that foundation plan, if we took a saw and sawed it right in half, that's what we'd be looking at, okay, right here. Let's go to drawing, let me go to drawing 2. Drawing 2, sheet A7, is a knee wall section. So you don't need to know what that is right now, but here's what I'm going to tell you. This particular house has a walkout basement in it. So, you know, what that tells me is that as I walk around this house, there's a sloping lot that the house is sitting on. So now I'm looking at not a full basement, but more of a half wall here, or a slab on grade, or a frost wall would be probably the correct way to say it. And then here's our knee wall, which is another section of wall, but this knee wall is a wood wall, all right? So what it's doing is it's letting us know, and the concrete guys know, where certain parts of the foundation are changing, right? So that's important information. And then of course, if we go to this third drawing, 3A7, this is our walkout wall section. So a walkout in residential terms means that, you know, if you were in your basement, you'd be looking at a wood wall and you'd just walk right out to grade, okay? So that's what that is. So these are call outs, guys, and we need to get good at being able to read them, all right? So again, the first number up here is really the drawing number, and then the second is going to be the sheet in which the drawing is going to be found. So if you guys are encountering plans like this and you see these call outs, you're going to be very, you're going to be able to very quickly go to the sheets and pick out the information, or let me know what that information means, okay? So that is how you read that. Just get to know the symbol, the call out symbol, and what it's doing. Also, in your chapter 5, there's going to be abbreviations and some things like that. Now, I'm not going to make you memorize a whole bunch of abbreviations, but they're important to know, right? And a lot of times architects will put an abbreviation table right in the plan. So this particular guy does that. And I got to find it, of course, but he does have an abbreviation table here. I think I'll just zoom out and then I'll start looking for it. Schedule. Yeah, it's going to be actually up here. And then I'll zoom in. So we have an abbreviation table here. And then he's just given you all the abbreviations that you might see on this plan. You know, OH, overhead door, OC, on center. So some of these guys are common, you know. If we go to RO zero is common for rough opening, things like that. So just know that when you see abbreviations on plans like this, sometimes if you don't know what they are, guys will put these abbreviation tables in. Not always, but most of the time. Okay. Some of these you'll just know, as you start getting good at the trade. All right. So that is Unit 5. Unit 6 is going to focus on plan views. And plan views, we're going to talk a little bit about the site plan, and what type of information that you're going to be able to find from that. And then, of course, floor plans and foundation plans, where you're going to be able to pick out information, dimensions of rooms and things like that. So site plan, though, guys, is going to be important to know, because this is where, this is the plan that we're going to use to position or place the house on the lot. So you're going to be looking at things like setbacks, side yard setbacks, any utilities going in or sidewalks or anything like that. That's the plan that's going to show that information. Okay, and an example would be on this plan, the duplex plan. I will just open it up for you really quickly, and we're looking at it right here. Okay, so setbacks, it's going to show you basically the outline of what the lot is, the dimensions of the lot, anywhere there's erosion control or silt fence stuff, it's going to show you that. And remember, you're looking at this from the top down. All right, so as you guys read, get to know that kind of stuff. And also, one last thing, know those 7 basic types of windows in Unit 5. They're all listed there. Start getting to know those, and then we'll talk about that a little bit more down the road. All right. So have a good week. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, give me a holler. You can email me, call me, text me, or use the discussion board. So have a good week, and we will see you soon.